What's happening, everyone? My name is Adrian and welcome back to What the Pun. Hope you're all doing good, doing well, doing great. And on the channel today, on What the Pun today, what do I have installed for you all? So, quite lucky today. Today we will feature a Audi RS3. And just like that, here it is. Here is the Audi RS3. So I've been quite lucky to be given the car for the day to take around. So I had several ideas in regards to what to do with the video for this car. I could very easily just take it out for a drive and then just basically give my honest opinion on what the car is like. But as someone like myself that has quite the car history with various Golfs, and I've been quite lucky to drive different versions like the Golf GTI, Golf Rs. So what came to my mind is why not do a video on basically if an Audi RS3 is a good car to progress from a Golf R basically. And basically is an Audi RS3 a good car to progress from a Golf R? Because probably like what springs in the mind of a lot of Golf R owners. What next from a Golf R? Do you get the next best Golf R? The market Golf R, and I believe there's two others magical special editions, like the Mark 8 Golf R, how many years anniversary edition, and I think there's like another one now which is the R333. So do you go to the next Golf R or maybe the next best thing? A faster 5-cylinder lovely sounding Audi RS3. So I will do my best in this video to see if I can answer that question as a Golf R owner. So firstly, why not start off with having a good look around the car and then take it on the road. In the RS3 now. So let's get the specs out of the way first. So in the front of the car we have a 2.5 litre 5-cylinder Daza turbocharged engine, resulting in 395 brake horsepower and about 480 newton meters of torque, meaning this hot hatch will easily be able to do a 0 to 60 time at 4.1 seconds. I believe this particular version, the 2017, they did not have it as an option for a manual version. So this current one that I'm driving comes fitted with a 7-speed S-tronic transmission. And keeping the car on the road with all this power is the famous Audi Quattro system, Audi Quattro all-wheel drive system. Stopping the car at the front, you have 370mm discs, and at the back, at the rear, you have 310mm discs, and I believe the calipers are 8 pot calipers. That is now the specs out the way. Hopefully shouldn't have missed anything out. But first impressions, what do I think? Lovely. Though it's an Audi, it also still feels very familiar. Not very familiar, some familiarities with what I'm used to in a Volkswagen Golf, but I guess that's because Volkswagen Audi Group, kind of the same company, well, basically the same company anyways, but obviously there's some differences with how they've got the interior set up, but it's lovely in here. I love the accents, some hints of reds. I believe that is because this has the RS design pack, so you may I'll have it in some footage anyways, but you will have like some red stitching on some of the trim, which looks very lovely. It looks lovely in here. Not a lot of some buttons, not a lot of buttons, but I think just enough buttons and switches in here. Not like some cars where everything's on the screen, but in regards to the screen, I'll go into that in a bit. Car sounds lovely, car drives lovely. First impressions. I am currently driving in comfort mode, and it's smooth, it's nice to steer. Still, I think because it's about 393 brake horsepower, it's still very powerful when I want it to be. I believe if we go through a tunnel, I will demonstrate how it sounds in dynamic when it's got the valves open. So let me get it switched over into dynamic now first anyways. Okay, that's in dynamic now. But yes, lovely to be in a car that's much newer than what I'm used to. Obviously I've recently driven a number of much newer electric cars, but it's nice to be in a car that's not electric and also newer than what I'm used to. Yeah, sadly the owner of the car can't join us today. He prefers not to be on camera, but that's not a problem. He's very kindly lent me the car for the day so I can tell you all about it. But before I get into that, luckily we have a tunnel, so I will try and get as much of this captured as I can. Lovely. This in dynamic is completely different from when it's in comfort. Car opens up, sounds even better and even more aggressive as you put your foot down, basically. But yeah, first impressions, I'm sold. I am sold. I've honestly, for me personally, I've always wanted one of these with the 2.5 litre engine. It's just a completely different animal, I feel like. What more can I say? I think the sound of that just speaks for itself. But other things about this car, like I said, this has the RS design trim. It is a pre-OPF model. I think one of the signs you can tell it's a pre-OPF model is because of the antenna. Apparently, if the antenna on your car matches the paint of your car, it means it's a pre-OPF model. I think the later generations with the OPF have a black antenna, I believe. Other things, sports exhaust will have black tips, which this does. Which is also probably why it sounds a little bit more va-va-voom. Oh gosh, this car, honestly, oh my, It's can you tell it's making me smile a lot? But yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. In terms of what the owner says about the car, what he likes as well. He likes the interior. He's mentioned that he likes the interior as well. Well, I think we all agree that the sports exhaust sounds very nice as well. And I will try and capture some footage of this as well at some point. But he's also mentioned that the B&O, the Bang & Olufsen sound system, is very nice as well. So when I have the opportunity, I will demonstrate that as well. Bad points the owner has mentioned. He's not keen on the. He's not happy with the insurance group. A bit high. He says it's I believe it's the 46E group, and also boot is a bit small. And there's no space for a space saver because I think, well, touch wood, if you have any issues and you get a bit stuck, sometimes you might need to change the wheel, sadly, if anything happens. And if you don't have a space saver, that's a bit awkward, and you're going to have to wait for someone to save you in the form of a recovery van or yeah. I'm not too sure why everyone makes such a big fuss about Alcantara steering wheels, to be honest. I think I kind of prefer a leather steering wheel, perforated leather steering wheel, over this Alcantara, to be fair. And durability wise, leather is always going to be better than Alcantara. Yeah, that's my thoughts. This one has half and half Alcantara, half leather. I don't see what the fuss is all about, to be fair, with Alcantara steering wheels. There's a little bit more Alcantara here and there, or suede, could be Alcantara around the car every now and every bits here and there. Looks nice. Well, I mentioned the interior is nice anyways, but yeah, very impressed. Okay, so the drive with this Audi RS3 is done. I must say, find very little fault with this car, honestly. Obviously, boot size is a little bit on the smaller side. The entertainment screen is also on the smaller side of things as well. But I can live with that. I can honestly live with that. In terms of like the price of these, to be fair, used car market, you're looking at starting from around 30k. I think brand new at the time they would have retailed from around 45k. I could be wrong, I don't know. But from my research, I think they start around 45k, especially for one kitted and fitted like this particular one. So, excuse the plane. So, is this, in my opinion, a good car to progress onto the next step from someone like myself that may have a Golf R, someone that might be moving on from a Golf GTI, Mark 7 Golf R, Mark 7.5 Golf R? Is this a good next step? Instead of going for like a Mark 8 Golf R, honestly, because like I said, used car market, this is around 30k. Used car market for Mark 8 Golf R is around 30k as well. And I honestly think this is a strong option, very strong option, because not only are you getting more power, you have that 5-cylinder 2.5 litre infamous Audi engine. The sounds, the tones, the acoustics that come out from this once you open up the valves as well, amazing. So, and yeah, Audi Quattro, drives very nice. And yes, definitely a very strong option as the next car instead of going for maybe a Mark 8 Golf R, sorry, brain freeze. But yeah, definitely a strong option because at the end of the day, the Mark 8 Golf R still shares the same engine as the Mark 7.5 Golf R, Mark 7 Golf R, Mark 7, Mark 7.5 Golf GTI, Mark 6 Golf GTI. They are all the same engine technically, just slightly tweaked here and there to squeeze a little bit more power out of it, squeeze even more. But instead, this is, like I said again, the famous 5-cylinder Audi 2.5 litre engine. It sounds great, it's powerful. Yeah, come on, 395 brake horsepower. And the thing is, you sit inside of this, it still feels familiar in a way like you're just sitting inside your Golf right now. So it's not like you're jumping into a car you're completely unfamiliar with. It is basically like the next step from, it's growing up from your Golf. Is it really growing up from your Golf? Yeah, it's growing up from your Golf. So yeah, definitely for me, a strong option because the used car market price range for this and the Mark 8 Golf R, they're not too much different from each other. And if you're a little bit bored maybe of that same Golf R, Golf GTI engine, and you want something sounding a little bit different, a little bit more powerful, why not an Audi RS3? So yeah, that's my opinion. But yeah, from me and this car, that's it this week. Next week, what do I have in store for you? Next week, I will be taking a visit to Artec Performance, where they'll be doing some magic with my Golf R. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe, like the videos. From me, that's it this week. Take care, love you all, bye bye.